A pizza delivery guy is forced to rob a bank because he's got a bomb cuffed to his neck and his chest. It's one of the most daring and bizarre bank heists ever, and it's a true story. So Evil Genius is a Netflix original documentary, and it's from the Duplass brothers, the same ones that brought us Wild Wild Country. Now I'm going to tell you right off the bat with this documentary that it is not completely satisfying because it doesn't give all of the answers. So you need to know that kind of going in. Through 4 episodes, we learn about the pizza bomber heist. It takes place in Erie, Pennsylvania, and the supposed victim is Brian Wells. Now he's a pizza delivery guy, and he has a bomb cuffed literally to his neck and his chest. And it looks like a giant handcuff that somebody had created, and they strapped it to this dude, and it can't come off without going through all of these basically scavenger hunt type of things to get keys to unlock it. So Brian has to do all of these things in order to get the bomb off of him before it goes off. Is it real? He doesn't know. I'm setting this up like it's a story or a movie. It's not. This is actually fact that happens. It's just really crazy and wild. We also learn about the possible masterminds, Marjorie Diehl Armstrong and William Rothstein. Now there's a couple other players that also come into this as well. And the reason I'm being kind of vague about possible or supposed is I don't really want to give it away of what actually is going on until you sit there and you watch the documentary and you discover for yourself. Now the reason the documentary is called Evil Genius is because we're truly dealing with some manipulative people who are highly intelligent. They have got a lot of stuff figured out, and they know how to position themselves in a way to keep themselves distanced from the actual crime and to set up enough plausible deniability and some doubt to whether or not they're actually involved. Now, one of the things that I learned through this documentary is, and at least in Pennsylvania, now I don't know if this goes across the United States or across the world or however everybody does their laws, but in Pennsylvania at the time of this, if you are a perpetrator in a crime and you are killed by one of your co-conspirators, they won't be charged with murder because you're one of the criminals. So now the question becomes, is Brian Wells, the dude that has the bomb on his neck, is he part of it, or is he truly a victim? Now, I really liked the storytelling in Evil Genius. It was informative, it was engaging, and it kept me just hitting that continue button because I wanted to see more through each episode. However, like I said before, it is a bit unsatisfying because we don't get all of the answers. And that's no fault of the filmmakers or the documentarians. It's just that some of the answers weren't available, or events happened that prevented them from getting all of the answers. Like I said, it's only 4 episodes, so you can totally kill an afternoon and binge right through this with no problem. Now, I had never even heard of this, so it was totally interesting and intriguing to me to watch. Maybe you have heard about it, and so this may shed some new light on some things, and maybe you haven't heard about it at all. I recommend you check it out. There's no sex or nudity, there's a lot of profanity and some graphic violence. I give Evil Genius 4 out of 5 couches. Have you seen this documentary? Do you know about it? Let's talk about it and share ideas in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe. I'm Chris. This is Movies and Munchies. Thanks for couching with me.